And on, quick bam. Now I'm gonna follow up the story right here that they got with the so-called woman in Texas, basically trying to change the gender of the so-called baby, and they have it in court, so-called going against the so-called father. We go break into it and get into it and talk about it a little bit right here, because this right here is another satanic work on the masses.
There is a follow-up this afternoon on an almost scandalous story. A 7-year-old Texas boy who's...
A 7-year-old Texas boy. Listen.
A 7-year-old Texas boy whose mother has decided to change his gender.
You hear that, people? The mom decided to change a 7-year-old kid gender. And of course, a 7-year-old kid can never tell me what they want for their life, for their future. You understand? They can't. They don't know shit. You were supposed to be a guidance. How you gonna take what a 7-year-old say and switch out their gender? That's dumb.
As that he identifies as a girl, even though a court-appointed
expert as a girl. How you just quickly say they identify as a girl? That makes sense. That don't make no kind of sense, people. If they identify as a girl, how you come up to that? That's some dumb shit for the dumb masses.
Experts who interviewed the boy say they did not come to that same conclusion. So this gender transition operation is very invasive and complicated, and the boy's father says he's dead set against it. Here now, RT correspondent Rachel Blevins with some brand new information on this case that's coming to us just to...
Look at this Rachel right here, dressed up real good like Taylor Swift with the damn makeup on, bando style, but this one can't fool the mag. Got two Adams.
They are. What's the update?
Well, it turns out that a judge is ruling against the jury in this case. And earlier this week, we saw...
Judge ruling against the jury. It's nothing but drama. One of those shit that they want to push in front of the masses so they can see it. Of course, it's just dumb drama for the masses. What is that right there? It's nothing but Sodom and Gomorrah.
A jury rule 11-1 in favor of the mother, which is to say that they wanted to give the mother sole conservatorship so that she would make the decisions where the boy is concerned.
You hear that? So they want to let the mom decide. Wow, the mom gonna make the decision, and you already hear them tell you that the mom want to turn the boy into a girl because the boy identify as a girl. 7-year-old people. Wow.
The mother sole conservatorship so that she would make the decisions where the boy is concerned.
Wow.
Now a judge is coming forward and he's saying, no, we're going to give the parents a joint conservatorship, which is to say that they are both in charge of making decisions for the boy.
Wow, so you see, people, what kind of judge is that, people? What kind of judge is that? The judge not going to say, all your horses, nobody change the gender of a 7-year-old baby. Let him grow up to be a grown person, and then he can decide that. You understand? How would you know the 7-year-old really want to change his genital from a boy to a female?
No, we're going to give the parents a joint conservatorship, which is to say that they are both in charge of making decisions for the boy, which would include these medical decisions. And the judge has...
Medical decision. That's hormone shots and oxygen. All of that shit to turn him into a female. Wow. And the judge gonna leave it up to them to do that. That's just dumb shit for a 7-year-old. Wow.
Also taken it a step further and said that the parents can't talk to the media anymore and that they can't continue to publicize this case.
So see, can't talk to the media or publicize the case. Get out of here. This is bullshit right here for the dumb masses.
Would be very concerned for the young man because we all make mistakes as parents, except in this case, it's a mistake that that young man will live with for the rest of his life, right? So everything comes down to this operation, this gender identification procedure that he's supposed to go through.
Right, and that will happen eventually, but it starts as young as...
Wow, it will happen eventually. Wow.
That he's supposed to go through?
Right, and that will happen eventually, but it starts as young as 8 years old, and it starts by giving the child hormone-altering drugs or puberty.
Wow, you see that, people? They want to do it right there at 8 years old. They want to start it at 8. Remember, the kid that they're talking about in question here is 7, okay? So they're going to do it right before it get to 8 years old. This one just tell you it's probably the same thing. This one do right there with the 2 Adam's apple in the damn neck.
And it starts by giving the child hormone-altering drugs or puberty blockers, which is to say that it would keep him from going through puberty to then turn into a man, which who's to say that if this young boy at 7 years old goes through puberty, then he may say, oh, wait a second, I don't enjoy wearing pink dresses or being called Luna.
Yeah, but it's not just about pink dresses. No, wait, it's not just about pink dresses and stuff.
Who is the parents to even decide that? That's some dumb shit for the masses. Who is the parent? Who there is to be even to even do that? Wow, this is a wicked world we live in, people. Of course, they don't brainwash the damn people. Now you're gonna turn your damn 7-year-old boy into a girl? That's just some dumb
Talking about
shit.
Right, exactly.
Where did that kid come from? Did they really birth that baby? Wow.
physical changes to man parts, turning them into women parts,
Yes.
right? I mean,
And giving
pardon
the
me for
child
maybe not explaining it
drugs to
medically
then-
right, but right? Is that it?
Yes, that's what will eventually happen after they give him all of these drugs to then change his hormones and to change. So essentially, they would be chemically castrating him before they do the actual
Wow,
procedure.
chemical castration. They got that? Wow. So they're gonna basically kill his damn nature and then they're gonna do the cut off later on, the so-called surgery, actual. Wow.
Procedure. So that's the biggest concern.
And now the
hormones and to change. So essentially, they would be chemically castrating him before they do the actual procedure. So that's the biggest concern.
and now
in
the
this
dad has a say in this, which means it may not happen. It may end
Exactly.
up in a court case for a while.
case. Yes, yes.
A story. Good stuff. Thanks for
We know what's gonna happen at the end of the day. The dad gonna sign over with the mom and they're gonna end up changing over that 7-year-old boy to a girl. That's how they do it, people. Quick, I'm gone.